There we go. Okay. All right, you guys. So thank you all so much for making it this morning. It's our first class not on daylight savings time. So for those, I'm very excited. So for those of us in Arizona, it means that it's 8 o'clock. It's like, woo, yay, exciting. So box breath. What we're going to do is, for our opening breath, we're going to inhale through the nose for a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 4, and then we're going to exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then go back. So everything's the same, and it makes a nice little box. I'm going to go ahead and count. So if your breath runs a little bit differently than what I'm counting, please follow your breath. Okay? So take a moment to get nice and comfortable. Make sure that things are you can move them and that they're not locked up. Please also make sure that as you sit, that your hips are higher than your knees to make sure that your low back can be nice and comfortable and that your legs can begin to open and unwind.
Do we exhale through the mouth or through the nose?
Oh, good question, Bonnie. Thank you. We're going to exhale through the nose.
Okay.
All righty. So let your eyes gently close. Take a moment just to settle into your space, into your breath, into your body. See if this morning you can find your heart feelings of joy, feelings of love, feelings of gratitude. Just kind of swirl and enjoy that feeling for a moment. And as you just begin to settle in and allow your body to breathe you rather than focusing on changing your breath, take a moment once again to do whatever adjustment fidget you need to make sure that you're really comfortable, to make sure that the shoulders are relaxed, that the jaw is soft. And then let's go ahead and just open with a few cycles of diaphragmatic breath. So as you inhale, allow it to come from the belly, move to the solar plexus, and then up behind the heart. And as you exhale, allow it to release from the heart, behind the solar plexus, and then squeeze through that low belly. And then find the breath again, gentle, slow inhale. Not pushing, just feeling the breath expand and fill, gently moving from the bottom up, so that then when you get ready, you can release from the top down. We'll do one more cycle before we move into our box breath. So one more time, gently fill from the bottom, moving to the top. And then as you release, releasing from the top, and then all the way down at the end of the exhale, gently squeeze up and in a little bit. Okay, so moving into box breath, you're going to use that same diaphragmatic breath for all the parts. So as you're ready, you're going to go ahead and do slow, steady inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you're going to continue this, but I want you to do it to your own mental count. 3 cycles. At the end of the 3rd cycle, please press your palms to your heart. So please continue. As you come to your hands over your heart, settle back in to that slow diaphragmatic inhale and the slow diaphragmatic exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Just take a moment to notice the sensations of your body. And now we'll go ahead and move into the next part. We're going to go ahead and sing the sound of ah, then the sound of oh, then the sound of Please really connect into the vibration and feel it move through your entire body, through the inside. On your 4th silent breath, please set your intent for what you most need and what you most desire today. So when you're ready, use that slow, steady, diaphragmatic breath. Deep inhale. When you're ready, gently, slowly release the hands. Let them come down onto the tops of the thighs. Pause here. And then gently open the eyes, let the corners of the mouth curl up towards the smile. Let your arms come down by your side. And we're going to do 3 times big, full breath of joy. So deep inhale. Lengthen all the way out. Feel those shoulder blades begin to squeeze when the arms come to 90 degrees. Bring that breath and the hands all the way up. And then exhale, bring that energy all the way back down into the center of the body. Allow the thumbs to rest at the sternum, at the heart point. 1 full cycle of breath. And then again, gently allow the arms to come down by the side. Deep inhale, lengthen, lengthen. Allow the palms to touch. Exhale. Bring them down to the side. One full cycle of breath. And then last time, deep inhale. Really lengthen. Palms up. Exhale, bring it down. Okay. So as we discussed a little bit before class, we're going to change things up a little bit this morning. So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with a yin posture. We haven't done this in a while. So those of you that I used to get to see in Texas, y'all know this. If we haven't been and done this together before, the yin is this really wonderful, gentle interplay of working into our more plastic body parts. So that's the connective tissue. So we're going to hold, and I've got, just so you know, I have my little clock and it has a second hand on it. So I promise that I won't hold this for too long, okay? I'll be watching. So what this means is that we're going to be in the postures for a little bit longer than we normally might. So please make sure that you start at a comfortable edge. As your body relaxes, you may be able to move in a little bit more. If not, that's okay. All right. And we're going to use props. So the first thing I want us to do is make sure that your hips stay higher than your knees. We're going to grab a block. Or 2, just in case. Okay. So what we're going to start with is legs wide. Okay. And again, this is really about playing with your edge. It really doesn't have anything to do with how wide your legs are, how deep you move into the posture. One of the reasons why we started with box breath today is that as we're in each of our postures today, I want you to see if you can focus back into the box breath. So as we're here in this first yin posture, I'll be dialoguing the box breath to help kind of keep everybody connected. Again, if your length of breath is different from what I'm dialoguing, please follow that length of breath. So making sure that the hips are higher than the knees. If as you're here, you feel like your knees are wanting to hyperextend, please put something soft underneath each of the knees. Okay. You can practice just kind of flexing and pointing through the toes for a moment, and then gently rolling the toes in and then allowing them to roll out, just kind of getting some general mobility, waking things up. And as you're ready, as you begin your exhale, all you're going to do is you have your block in front of you. I want you to allow the hinge to happen at the hip and the thigh where they meet, and then just very gently, very slowly begin to come forward, okay? So again, this does not have to be big. As you're here in this first couple cycles of breath, you can either keep your eyes open or allow them to shut. I want you to come back into your box breath, and we'll go ahead and I'll start the timer now. So it'll be a slow inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I've lost it. So keep going with it. I got so into the breath. Oh, so much for being the fearless leader this morning. Okay, so very gently, very slowly, walk yourself back out. That was 1 minute, you guys. So way to go. Good job. All right. So here's what we're going to do now. So we're going to intersperse our yin with some isometric work. Okay. So I've been doing some reading lately, and there's a philosophy that's called time under tension. Okay. So what we're going to do as we activate things is that we're going to just really focus on the breath and making sure that we activate. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is, are you ready? We're going to do a half dolphin plank. So what that means is, I want you to start in tabletop right here. Okay. Take a moment and let's just kind of connect into the hips. So we're going to go ahead, let the hips hang out, or the knees hang out about hip distance away, and very gently move into a cow. So it's a gentle inhale, and I want you to feel the front side of the belly just really begin to open. Allow the gaze to come about 3 feet ahead, and then exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to gently ground into the palms, but as you do that, I want you to see if you can also really focus on your serratus anterior and your pectoral muscles to draw those upper arms forward. Chin gently moves into the chest. That's the last piece. So find that extension all the way up. And then release that one more time. Feel the hips lift. Let the belly open. And then exhale. Gently drop the hips. Engaging up and in through the belly. Gently pressing into the palms, and again, grounding in through the serratus anterior. So gently feeling those big muscles that are along the sides of your body, and feel the pectoral muscles gently draw the upper arm together. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, from here, as long as your body says yes, I want you to come down onto your forearms. Palms can either touch or interlace. You're going to lengthen your legs back, okay, and come all the way down. The next step is to gently curl underneath the toes. Now, if curling underneath the toes is too much, you can do this simply by lifting the hips and bringing yourself up like this. If you feel like you'd like to do more, you're going to curl underneath your toes, squeeze through those glutes, bring yourself up parallel, and keep breathing and let everything shake and let everything connect. Breathe. Deep, full breath. And we're going to stay here for 5 more seconds, so keep breathing. And then gently, slowly release. Bend into the knees. Bring yourself back into an extended child's pose. Please remember that if flexion of knees is an issue, you're more than welcome to keep the hips up high. Extend through the arms, top of the forehead touches. Breathe. And then gently, slowly walk your hands back. Okay. Grab your bolster or your cushion. We're going to come back to a seated posture. Again, bringing the legs out. Okay. This time, starting with your left leg, I want you to place blocks to either side. Okay. So on this one, what you're going to do is you're going to allow this right hip to shift back a little bit, left hip to come forward. And we're going to do this as a very gentle twist. So notice that. Did I do that wrong? Good God, I am very dyslexic this morning. I apologize. Let's try this again. Square the hips back. Allow the right hip to come forward and allow the left hip to come back. There we go. That feels much better. Yay, go team. Thank you very much for putting up with me today. I don't have good language today. Very sorry. And now it's going to be forever on YouTube. Go team. All right, so here we go. All right, from here, now that we're already beginning into the twist, we're going to go ahead and do, remember when we started, it was just a very gentle forward fold. So now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So as you take that inhale, feel the low belly. As you take the exhale, feel that low belly engagement gently. Feel that core engaged to pull you into the twist, and then coming down from the hips, just gently allow it to fold you forward. And breathe. And if I was there with you, I would be gently working into your back, and I'd be loving on all those little erector spinae muscles. So just imagine that I got my hands on you, and I'm loving into your back while we do this. Okay, so again, using your breath, come back into the box breath, where it's an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's an exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and a hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back to an inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And very gently, very slowly, let your hands come back to the tops of your blocks and gently push yourself up. How did that feel, you guys? Feel okay? Okay? All right, good. So now we're going to change to the other side. So first of all, bring your hips back so that they're square. Then I want you to go ahead this time. You're going to go ahead and bring that right hip back. Allow the left hip to come forward. Okay. Blocks are, again, a comfortable distance. And you guys know your height. You guys know where your flexibility is. So if they need to be high, they can be high. If they need to be middle, they can be middle. And if they need to be low, they can be low. All right. So again, I want you to take a deep inhale, slow. Let that be from the low belly and come all the way up. And then as you exhale, going from the top down, squeeze in through the belly and allow that to help you make your twist over towards the right. Again, gently fold yourself forward. Let your hands come onto the blocks And be very mindful about where you're feeling the opening. Please make sure that it's into the middle of the muscle in the hamstring. And again, we're going to move back into the box breath. So when you're ready, find your inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then move that into the hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to the inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very gently, very slowly, begin to bring yourself out. Beautiful, you guys. Awesome. Okay, from here, we're going to again move into a little bit of power work. We're going to come back into that isometric work. So, moving your bolster, setting your blocks just a little bit over to the side. What I want us to do now is begin to find our retraction and depression through the shoulders. So fingertips are facing front, okay? And what I'm looking for is as you exhale, gently begin to squeeze those inner edges of your shoulder blades together. And breathe. Deep, full breath. And then let that relax. Let the arms kind of float and move forward a little bit. Swirling, swirling. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more, so grab your block that you kept handy. This time what I want you to do is place the block in between your knees. So we're going to add a little something to it. And again, please remember, if it's more comfortable for you, rather than having fingertips forward, you are always welcome to bring your fingertips out, okay, if that helps you. So making sure that the block is engaged in between the legs. What I want you to practice before we do this is you're going to lift your legs up. Okay, so just focus on that. Everybody got their legs lifted up. Okay, good. Bring it back down. So this is a two-part. I want you to squeeze first through the shoulders. So again, as you exhale, find those inner edges of the shoulder blades. Another deep full inhale. On the exhale, engage through that low belly, lift the legs up. So now we're squeezing through the shoulders. We're engaging through the belly. We're breathing. Deep full breath. We're loving this, and we think this is really fun as we do this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the legs. Let the block release. Okay, so now that we just did a lot of work with our adductor muscles, we're going to get the opportunity to open those out. So we're going to move ourselves into dragon posture. Those of you that have grumpy knees, please make sure that you put some extra padding under your knees. So I'm going to do this, trying to decide how to best do this so that you can see. Okay, so I'm actually going to do this over here. So again, we have our blocks to either side, and we're going to come up on our knees about 3 feet behind, making sure that you've got padding on the knees. Okay. Beautiful, you guys. Everybody looks good. All right, lovely. So when we're ready, let your hands come to your hips, shift your body weight over to that right side, and I want you to step that left foot in between your blocks, okay? Now, depending on what your body tells you, you may be able to walk your blocks a little bit further forward and bring your leg further forward, okay? There you go. So this is the entire posture. That's why it's really important that you have lots of padding on your knees. As your body begins to open, you may be able to come down onto your hands a little bit. So all we're doing right here is we're just softening. There you go, beautiful. Very nice. So again, we're going to come back to your box breath. So when you're ready, taking a slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, you guys. Okay, very gently, very slowly. If you want to, you can keep your hands on your blocks, shift your body weight back, and step that left foot back. If your body says yes, we're going to take this into a plank pose, high plank. So you can curl underneath your toes, squeeze through your glutes, and lift and lengthen. If that's too much, stay on the knees, but go ahead and do what feels best. Squeeze those glutes. Feet are approximately hip distance apart. Breathe. I want you to see if you can gently retract the shoulders a little bit and then draw those shoulder blades down. Once you've done that and engaged into the bottom of the shoulder blades, feel the upper arms gently draw towards each other. Keep squeezing through the glutes. Keep breathing. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend back into the knees. Again, hands are going to come behind the blocks. Gently let your body come into whatever variation of child's pose it needs. Please make sure that if flexion in the knees is an issue, keep your hips high. Let your body soften here. Let everything relax. As long as your body says yes, I want you to take, like I'm waving with you at my right hand. You're going to go ahead and bring that right hand, palm facing up, underneath the big hole in the left arm. If your body says yes, you're going to roll all the way onto that shoulder. Gaze is going to be to the left. Breathe. Notice that my hips are high. They can be either high or low, depending on what your body needs. And again, we're going to do box breath. So let your head relax. When you're ready, slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently, slowly unwind. Bring yourself back up. Hands to the tops of the blocks. Here we go. We're going to move back into another plank. So again, you have options. You can do this either from here on the knees if you'd like to go and do more. Curl underneath the toes. Lift the hips. Squeeze gently through the glutes. And again, as you're here, I want you to work on gentle retraction just a little bit through the shoulder blades. Feel those shoulder blades slide down, moving into depression, and then gently press down through the palms, feeling those large muscles that are on the sides over the rib cage. Engage, and then feel the upper arms gently draw towards each other for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend into the knees. Breathe. When you're ready, I want you to step that right foot forward. And again, make whatever adjustment you need. There we go. Beautiful, you guys. Good. So again, we're going to float into a yin posture. So just breathe, let everything soften. Moving back into our box breath. So when you're ready, slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gentle inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you begin your inhale, gently, slowly step that right foot back. One more time, we're going to bring ourselves into a plank. So gently curl underneath the toes if your body says yes. Lift. Breathe. Squeeze gently through the glutes. Gently retract those shoulder blades just a little bit. Feel the bottom part of the shoulder blades slide down the rib cage. And then once you've engaged the serratus anterior, the lats, gently, slowly draw those upper arms towards each other, all the while engaging through the core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bend back into the knees. Take whatever variation of child's pose feels best. Feel your body soften. Feel your body ease. Feel your body relax. Beautiful, everybody. When you're ready, I want you to take the left hand, palm facing up, slide it underneath a really large space, slide it under, and then gently come all the way, very gentle twist, coming all the way up onto that left shoulder if it feels appropriate. Head will also gaze to the right. And again, we're going to just very gently open. So when you're ready, slow inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gentle inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you begin your inhale, gently unwind that left arm. One more time, gently come back into an extended child's pose. Let everything relax, making sure that you're taking the variation that feels best for you. And then very gently, very slowly, bring your hands back by your knees so that you can press yourself up. And we're going to go ahead and come up into a standing posture. Please make sure that you have a blanket. It's going to make this next piece a little bit easier. So place the blanket underneath the back of the heel. So that back half of the foot. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the camera. Okay, so please make sure that you have blocks handy because you're still going to need them. We have our chair. Here we go. And we have our blanket. Go team. Okay. So lots of everything. All right, so here we go. So for this first part, bring the back of the foot onto your blanket. Everybody good? Make sure that you're about hip distance apart. Good. Awesome. When you're ready, we're very gently, slowly bending into the knees, and you're either going to come forward with a flat back or one vertebrae at a time, whatever feels best for you. And what we're going to do here is we're going to allow gravity to do lots of work. So you're going to bring your block right in front of you. And if you can't quite reach your head to that block, you're going to go ahead and use another block on top. And all I want you to do is just let your head rest on the blocks. You still have your knees bent, so you're taking good care of the back and of your hamstrings. Hands are down by the side. And I want you here just very gently to let your body soften. So just another variation of a yin pose. So again, coming back to your box breath. When you're ready, slow, gentle inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're ready, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, inhale gently, slowly. Bring your hands up to the block and gently bring yourself back up. Working one vertebrae at a time or with a flat back, whatever feels best. Now, from here, you're going to take one of your blocks. I want you to place it in between your knees. We're going to give you something to squeeze and focus on. We're going to come down into a half chair. So Ardha Utkatasana. I want you to begin by squeezing those glutes, holding the block. Gently, slowly bring yourself down. Only go as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, let your arms, instead of coming up, let them come forward. And what I want you to do, wider than shoulder width, I want you to begin to find the retraction in the shoulder blades. So your fingertips are moving forward as your shoulder blades are gently firing and engaging in the back. And breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that release. Take the block, gently bring yourself out. Ha, you guys, how does that feel? We getting a good workout? Good, yes? Nice alternating? Okay, good. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the same forward fold that we just did. So, block comes back. Second block comes back. You may not need the second block this time, you guys. Just hands come to your hips, engaging through the core, slowly, gently. Exhaling yourself down. Making sure that the knees are staying bent so that you are not over pressuring the hamstrings, you guys. Let everything relax. Breathe. Just kind of play with what feels best. If you need to open your legs up a little bit wider, feel free. Let go of everything, and again, we're going to come back into our box breath. So when you're ready, slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently, slowly with your inhale. Release your body. Slowly, gently bring yourself back up. How are we doing, y'all? We okay? Okay, here we go. One more time. Grab your block. We're going to do another half chair, Ardha Utkatasana. We've got the block, we're squeezing with the adductors. Now we're gonna squeeze gently into the glutes. Hands can come to the hips. Slow, gentle inhale. Exhale, fire those glutes, gently bring it down. Breathe. If you choose, arms can come out wider than shoulder width. And again, this time, go ahead and make them parallel and really squeeze. Gentle retraction. See if as you're retracting, you can also feel a little bit of depressing through the shoulder blades, really activating into the back. Keep squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. Slowly, gently bring yourselves up. How are we doing, you guys? We good? Yes? All right. From here, we have a little bit more to do. Can we pull it off? Can we do a little bit more from standing? So here's what I want you to do. You're going to move your blanket. We're going to gently work into a little bit of a high lunge. So we have our chair. Okay. From here, what you're going to do, allow this left leg to come forward first. All right? Let your hands come forward and get your balance through this left leg. Step that right leg back, big step. Okay? If this is where your body is most comfortable today, then I want you to stay focused here. Okay? So when you're ready, gently, slowly, breathe and bring your hands up. Let them come to the hips. And again, what I want you to do right here is feel these adductor muscles. I want you to draw them together. So really squeeze those adductor muscles. Breathe. We're going to hold this. If you'd like to make this just a little bit more challenging, you can bring your arms up over your head, wider than shoulder width. Breathe. You can turn your gaze to the ceiling. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently, slowly release that. Bring your hands back to the chair. Let everything sink. Let the shoulders relax. Gently move into the head and the neck, making whatever movements, rotations, feel best for you. We're going to go ahead and pause here. So we're going to just stay right here, focusing on the box breath. So when you're ready, slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently release. Now what I want you to do is with that right leg, take as many steps up as you need. And now we're going to change. So I want you to get grounded through this right leg. Shift the body weight. Big step back with the left leg. Beautiful, you guys. Okay. This may be the posture for you today. If your body says yes and you would like to do more, you can begin to come back onto the fingertips. You can come back up into a high lunge. And again, I want you to squeeze those adductors together. So this is going to help you keep the hips in neutral position. So squeeze those adductors. If your body says, I want to do more, then you're going to lengthen the arms up over the head, shift the gaze, breathe here. Squeeze here. Activate here. Breathe. Working our time under tension. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Let the hands come back forward. Take a moment to find yourself here. And then let's come back into our box breath. So when you're ready, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Gently, 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 slowly. Step forward with that left leg. Come down onto the knees. Let's move the chair out of the way. Okay. And how are we doing, you guys? Feeling okay? Yeah? All right. I'm seeing smiles, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. Yes. Come all the way down. Gently, gently, slowly. Yum. Breathe. Okay. So make sure that you have your blocks handy, you guys. Okay. All right. So from here, we're going to move ourselves into blissful baby, but we're going to do it half at a time. And we're going to make this a yin posture. So guess what? You can just relax into it. No need for stress, no need for strain, just let everything enjoy. So starting with this right leg, I want you to draw it towards you. If bringing the sole of the foot up to the ceiling is too much, you are also more than welcome to bring the sole of the foot to the center, okay? Either way works. Hand, if the foot is coming up so that the sole of the foot is parallel to the ceiling, hand's gonna come up along on the inside and wrap across. If your body says yes, what I want you to do is gently lengthen that left leg. If that's too much, just keep the knee bent and the sole of the foot on the floor. So really pay close attention to what your body would like you to do. So this is just a place of unwinding. We just used our adductors a lot. So all we're gonna do is just let everything relax for a minute. And as you're here, we're gonna come once again back into our box breath. So what I invite you to do is when you're ready, slow, steady inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're ready, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. With your next inhale, gently, slowly release the right leg. Bring the left leg up to meet it so that the knees are bent. Again, you're going to take one of your blocks. I want you to again place it in between the knees. And this time we're going to do a baby bridge. So gently, what I want you to do is when you're ready, slowly, gently, as you exhale, focus on that strong core. Gently lift the glutes just a little bit, and I want you to begin squeezing through the glutes. And we're just going to hang out here, and I want you to squeeze through the glutes. And if your muscles start to shake, that's just fine. So this really isn't about the adductors. You're just giving your adductors something to do so that you can squeeze through the glutes and the knees don't pop and flare open, okay? So you really should be feeling this much more into the glutes rather than through the inner part of the thigh. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently, slowly, let everything relax. Release the block. And then when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and do the other side. So left leg comes up. Again, if taking your hand across the sole of the foot is too much, you are more than welcome to bring the sole of the foot in and allow the knee to flare out. So please take what feels best. Hand is going to come along the inside, go across the sole of the foot. If your body says yes, you're going to lengthen into that right leg now. Let everything soften. Let everything relax. And again, we're going to come into our box breath. So when you're ready, soft, beautiful inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently release, coming into the inhale. Allow this right leg to bend back up and into the knee. Allow the left leg to come down. One more time. Want you to go ahead, take the block, bring it in between the knees, something to lightly hold on to. And when you're ready, as you exhale, really draw in through that low belly so that you can lift the glutes just a little bit up off the mat and begin to squeeze. Check in and make sure that you're squeezing as strongly on the right as you are on the left, or vice versa. You want this to be even. Again, you may get a lot of shaking. That's just fine. We're waking things up. We're taking the neuromuscular part of our body and saying good morning. So just take a moment, keep squeezing, keep breathing. Baby bridge, we love the opening for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently allow the tension to release and ease. Remove the block. Okay, this time we're going to go ahead and do full blissful baby. So again, you can take both hands just above the ankles and allow the knees to flare, or you can bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Hands go across. And again, just let gravity take you, let everything sink. Moving into the inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Another inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. As you move into your breath, let everything relax. Let your knees come in. Give yourself a gentle hug. If it feels good and appropriate, you can place your hands on top of your knees and just do a very slow, gentle circle, moving in both directions, clockwise or counterclockwise. We're going to move in both directions, so it's just whatever feels best. And when you're ready, reverse your circle. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and take a very gentle twist. So if you have a bolster, you can put a bolster over on the right side. Otherwise, you can place your blocks, whatever feels best for you. Your knees are high. When you're ready, you're going to gently allow them to fall over towards the right. Breathe gently, softly into the posture. And we'll move this first into a place of yin. So moving again into our box breath. So just very gently feel the opening that you're creating with your breath and with your body. So as you inhale, you're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Your arms are out in T formation, and your inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back into your breath. We're going to go ahead and make a little bit more of an isometric opening. So I want you to take that right hand, bring it just above the left knee. So when you're here and you're ready, I want you to begin by squeezing into that left glute. Press that left knee into the right hand. There's no movement, but everything is deeply engaged. Find that strong engagement through the left glute. If your body begins to shake, that's fine. Keep pressing that left knee into the hand. Breathe, really engage strongly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let it relax. Let this come back into arms back out in T formation. A yin posture once again. So coming back into the box breath as you inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently, slowly bring both knees back up. Give yourself that gentle hug. Now we're going to do this on the opposite side. So I'm moving myself around just so that I can continue to see you. You're going to put the blocks to the left side of you. Arms are out in T formation. Draw the knees into the chest. And when you're ready, as you exhale, gently roll your legs over to the left. Let them get nice and comfortable. Breathe. Beautiful, you guys. And when you're ready, let's come into our box breath. Gently inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gentle inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently come back into that inhale and your breath. Take this left hand, bring it to the up above, just on top of that right knee. I want you to find that right glute. Moving this into an isometric posture. Squeeze into that right glute. Feel the pressure of that right knee against that left hand and squeeze. No movement, but we're waking up our motor units. We're asking the muscles to come alive. Breathe, squeeze. If you have muscle shaking, that's fine. Keep engaging. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. Let it come back into a place of yin. Back into box breath for one more cycle. So gently inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And gently, slowly let it release. Let the knees come back in. Give yourself that really yummy opening squeeze of gratitude. Then take whatever feels best for you as you move into your final relaxation, so gently. Bolsters underneath your legs, blankets over your body, eye bags over your eyes, whatever is needed. Feel the difference in the body. And one last time, before you let go of your breath completely, let's go ahead and do a full body squeeze. So when you're ready, slow, steady inhale. And begin to squeeze. Squeeze the feet, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, the core, the trunk, the shoulders, the arms, the face. Squeeze it, everything. And exhale, let it go. Let go of the breath. Feel your body surrender to the mat. Feel the difference in your body now versus when you came onto the mat. Take a moment to think about what it was that you set as your intent and how you and your body feel right now. Let everything ease. Let everything soften. Again, reconnect into the heart and the gratitude. Gently, slowly, begin to find your way back. Start with fingers and toes, hands and feet. Allow them to make whatever movements feel best and most natural. And then gently come back into your breath, taking a full deep inhale, full deep exhale through the nose. Really enjoy that sensation of oxygen as it bathes through your system. Oh, it's such yumminess. And then when you're ready, stretch. Draw your knees high into your chest. Give yourself that one last hug. And then very gently, slowly, roll over onto your side and press yourself back into a seated position. Once you're in your seated position, allow your thumbs to rest at the heart point on the sternum. Eyes are still closed. Breath is still caressing into the body and refilling it with all that fresh life, fresh energy, and fresh oxygen. Thank you all so very much for making time for your practice and for being here, present this morning. I honor the divine in you, that is the divine in me, that is the divine in all of us. Namaste, and may the blessings be. Thank you, you guys.